cane purchased. Yes, cane purchased is nothing but raw material purchased. So it's a business expenditure. So income from salary, no, the company will not earn any salary. So income from salary is going to be nil always. So deduct 2,54,000 from 2,27,000, you'll get minus 27,000. That minus 27,000 is called what? Business loss. Hello dear students, I am Arun Kumar, lecturer in Department of Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. Dear students, welcome to this new session on the topic assessment of companies. In the previous session, we discussed about what is the meaning of company, types of company, features of company, and also the residential status of a company. And we also solved a few problems based on assessment of companies. So in this session, we will be solving few more problems on assessment of companies. So we will be moving on to the next problem. From the following information submitted, find out the total income of Well-Wisher Company Limited. So from the given information, we are supposed to find out the total income of Well-Wisher Company Limited. So what and all the information they had given? They had given us the profit and loss statement of Well-Wisher Company. So by using this statement, we are supposed to find out the total income of the company. So in expenditure side, okay, so what and all they had given? Cane purchased. Yes, cane purchased is nothing but raw material purchased. So it's a business expenditure. So need not to add back into the net profit. Next, salary and wages. Yes, it is also a business expenditure. Next, general expenses. Yes, general expenses is also a business expenditure. Next, interest on loan. Yes, the business entity, the company have taken some loan. On that loan, they are paying interest. So any interest paid on the loan taken by the company, it is also a business expenditure. Wealth tax. So if any wealth tax is paid, it is not supposed to be considered as company's expenditure. That is the business expenditure. As of now, we don't have the wealth tax system, but this problem is relating to previous year's question paper. So at that time, they used to give wealth tax. So wealth tax, it's a kind of direct tax and it is not supposed to be considered as business expenditure. So you will be adding this to the net profit. Next, provision for bad debts. See, bad debts, actual bad debts, it is a business expenditure, the company expenditure. But reserve for bad debts or provision for bad debts, it is not a business expenditure. So you are supposed to add back this to net profit. Next, office expenses of rupees 50,000. Yes, obviously it's a business expenditure. So coming to the profit side, sale of sugar, yes, obviously business income. Next, agriculture income. Yes, agriculture income is not relating to business, it is relating to other sources. Next, long-term capital gain. So long-term capital gain is relating to income from capital gain, but you have considered it as business income. So we are supposed to deduct this. This is not relating to business. Next, bank interest received. This will also comes under income from other sources, not under company income. So this is also supposed to be deducted. So what is the net profit given? 4 lakh and both side total is 15,67,000, 15,67,000. So additional information is given. What is the additional information given in the problem? Office expenses includes rupees 1,000 as donation to political party. Yes, as donation to political party, we are supposed to give deduction. We are supposed to give deduction, but he can't claim this as an expenditure. But he claimed it under office expenses. And also 2,000 rupees as donation to NDF. 2,000 rupees as donation to NDF. So these two can be claimed as deductions, but not as expenditures. But what it did? It claimed it as expenditure. So now what we are supposed to do? We are supposed to add this 3,000 for net profit. So this office expenses of 50,000 includes this 3,000. So we are supposed to add the 3,000 to the net profit. So moving on to solve the problem. Computation of business income for the assessment year. So particulars amount. So first what we are supposed to consider? First we are supposed to consider the net profit. So what is the net profit given in the problem? It is rupees 4 lakhs. So net profit rupees 4 lakhs. For that, add disallowed items. Add disallowed items. So what is this disallowed items? Disallowed items are the items which are not supposed to be included as expenditures in the P&L account, but they are included in the expenditure side. So what we are supposed to do? We are supposed to add back those items, those expenditures to the net profit. So in that, the first one is wealth tax. Yes, what is the amount given in the problem wealth tax? It is rupees 50,000. This is not a business expenditure, but he claimed it as business expenditure. So now what we are supposed to do? We are supposed to add it back, wealth tax 50,000. Next one, provision for bad debts. Yes, actual bad debts and bad debts are business expenditure, but any provision relating to bad debts or any provision relating to any kind of expenditure, it is not a business expenditure. That should be added back to the net profit, rupees 35,000. Next one, office expenses. Yes, office expenses is rupees 50,000. But this office expenses of rupees 50,000 is inclusive of 3,000 rupees of donation made towards the political party and donation to NDF. So this too can be given as deduction but can't be considered as the expenditures. So that is why we are adding office expenses of rupees 3,000. So we don't have any other expenditures to add back to net profit. So now what is the total? 50 plus 35 plus 3. Totally you will get 88,000. So add this 88,000 with 4 lakh. How much you will get? You will get 4 lakh 88,000. How much you will get? You will get 4 lakh 88,000. Next, less allowable expenses and other sources of income. Less allowable expenses and other sources of income. In that, agriculture land, rent of agriculture land relating to other sources of rupees 50,000. Next, long-term capital gain of rupees 5 lakhs and bank interest received, that is also not relating to business income, but what he did, he added that amount to the business income. So now we are deducting it. Bank interest received 7,000. So total how much you will get? Totally you will get rupees 5,57,000. Deduct 5,57,000 from 4,88,000. If you deduct it, you will get the minus balance, that is 69,000. You will get the minus balance of 69,000. That 69,000 is called what? Business loss. 69,000 is called business loss. So we have loss under this particular business. Moving further, computation of total income for the assessment year. Computation of total income for the assessment year. So income from salary, no, the company will not earn any salary. So income from salary is going to be nil always. Next, income from house property, no, the company is not earning any income relating to house property. So it is also nil. Next, income from business. What is the amount we have? It is loss of rupees 69,000. So loss of rupees 69,000. Next, long-term capital gain, we have of rupees 5 lakh. Next, income from other sources. In that we have bank interest and agriculture income. So bank interest of rupees 7,000 is taxable, but agriculture income is exempted. Next, gross total income. So what is the gross total income we have here? 4,38,000. So less deduction under section 80G. So donation to political party 1,000 and donation to NDF rupees 2,000. The balance you will get is 4,35,000. That 4,35,000 is called what? Total income. So moving on to the next problem. The following particulars are furnished by Golden Star Company Limited. So profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2021 as follows. So expenditure side, salaries, business expenditure, advertisement, business expenditure, reserve for bad debts, it is not a business expenditure, depreciation, business expenditure, VAT, it is an indirect tax, business expenditure, income tax, not a business expenditure, wealth tax, not a business expenditure, fines and penalties, not a business expenditure, it is because of your fault, underwriting commission, not a business expenditure, we will take some part of underwriting commission and we will add back the remaining part. Next, excise duty, it's a business expenditure. Bad debts, business expenditure. Moving further, staff welfare expenses, business expenditure. Donation, not a business. General expenses, business. Donation to political party, not a business. And net profit as usual. So if it comes to income side, by gross profit, it's a business. Rent from staff quarters, obviously business. Bad debts recovered, allowed earlier. So if any bad debts allowed earlier and if it is recovered in the present year, that should be considered as business income. Next, refund of income tax. No, it's not a business income. Long-term capital gain, not a business income. Interest on bank deposit, not a business income. Discount received, yes, business income. Discount given is a business expenditure. Discount received is a business income. Next, dividend from foreign company, not a business income. So additional information, general expenses include rupees 5,000 spent on promoting family planning amongst its employees. So he is spending rupees 5,000 towards the promotion of family planning amongst its employees. So it is a business expenditure, no treatment to that particular adjustment. Staff quarters are let out in the interest of the business. So that's why consider it as business income. Allowable depreciation as per income tax rules is rupees 40,000. But what is the depreciation claimed by the assessee or by the company? So depreciation claimed by the company is 30,000. But how much you can claim? You can claim up to 40,000. Still you can claim extra 10,000. Next, compute total income of the Golden Star Company Limited and tax liability for the assessment year. So by using this information, we are supposed to find out the total income and the tax liability of Golden Star Company Limited. So moving further to compute the business income of Golden Star Company Limited. So profit as per P&L account, net profit as per P&L account, what is the amount given? It is rupees 1,35,000. So it is given in the problem. It is rupees 1,35,000. So add disallowed items. Yes, reserve for bad debts 15,000, depreciation 30,000, income tax 15,000, wealth tax 10,000, fines and penalties 4,000. Underwriting commission, what is the amount given in the problem? In the problem, they had given the value of underwriting commission of rupees 50,000. We can consider 20% as business expenditure, but remaining 80% that should be added back to the net profit. So we can consider 20% as business expenditure and remaining 80% should be add back to the net profit. So underwriting commission 50 at 80%, you will get 40,000. So donation to PMDRF 10,000 and donation to political party 16,000. So total the inner column you will get 2,75,000. So add 2,75,000 with 1,35,000. So if you add 2,75,000 with 1,35,000, you will get some total, and from that total allowable deduct allowable expenses and other sources of income. So in that, refund of income tax 5,000, long-term capital gain 40,000, interest on bank deposit 26,000, dividend from foreign company 20,000, allowable depreciation 40,000, total 1,31,000. So for rupees 1,35,000, add 2,75,000 and deduct 1,31,000. You will get the balance of 1,44,000. You will get the balance of 1,44,000. That value is called business income. That value is called business income. Moving further to compute the total income. So income from salary, always it will be nil. Income from house property is also nil. Income from business, so it's rupees 1,44,000 and capital gain is rupees 40,000, and income from other sources, interest on bank deposit, it is 26,000, and dividend from foreign company, it is 20,000. Totally you will get 2,30,000. Deduct the donation amount of rupees 5,000 and 16,000. You will get the balance of 2,09,000. And that 2,09,000 is called what? Total income of Golden Star Company Limited. So moving further, to compute the tax liability, so tax on total income. So what is the total income in the problem we have? In the problem we have the total income of 2,09,000. So on 2,09,000 we are supposed to find out the tax payable. So on 2,09,000. So tax on long-term capital gain. So what is the long-term capital gain amount we have in the problem? It is rupees 40,000 into 20%, you will get 8,000. Okay. What is the remaining balance? Tax on the other income. That is the remaining balance. 2,09,000 minus 40,000, because we already taxed 40,000, right? So minus 40, you will get the balance of 1,61,000. So tax at 30%, you will get 50,700. So total these two, you will get 58,700. On 58,700, compute 4% of education cess. Compute 4% of education cess. You will get 2,378. You will get 2,378. So add that value, you will get 61,048. So TDS was deducted on interest earned from bank. TDS was deducted on bank interest. So what was the TDS deducted? It is rupees 2,600. So deduct this 2,600 from 6148. The balance you will get 58,448. You will get 58,448. That amount is called what? Tax payable. This 58,448 is called tax payable. So moving on to the next problem and the last problem with relating to assessment of companies. The following particulars are furnished by Shiva and Company Limited and the profit and loss account for the year ending 31st March 2021. So office expenses, business, general expenses, business, advertisement, business, depreciation, business, excise duty, business, M tax, that is municipal tax relating to house property, not to business. Next, fine and penalty, yes, not a business expenditure. Director's fees, business. Donation, not business. Loss by embezzlement by the cashier, it will be treated as the business expenditure. Next, donation to political party, not a business expenditure. Damages paid for wrongful dismissal of MD, it is also not a business expenditure. Net profit, 1,50,000. Income side, gross profit, business. Income from house profit, that is house property, it is not a business income. Next, premium on issue of shares, it is also not a business expenditure. So moving further, computation of business income for the assessment year. Net profit as per P&L account is rupees 1,50,000. Net profit as per P&L account, 1,50,000. So disallowed items, municipal tax, 5,000. Fine and penalty, 2,000. Donation to NDF, 10,000. Donation to political party, 10,000. And damages paid for wrongful dismissal of MD, 50,000. So total it, you will get 77,000. So add 77 with 1,50,000, you will get 2,27,000. From that, less allowable expenses and other than business income. In that we have two items. Income from house property of rupees 1,50,000. House profit of rupees 1,50,000. Premium on issue of shares, it's rupees 1,04,000. So add these two, you will get 2,54,000. So deduct 2,54,000 from 2,27,000. You will get minus 27,000. That minus 27,000 is called what? Business loss. We have loss under this business. So how to compute the total income? Moving on to compute the total income. Income from salary is nil. Income from house property is how much? It's rupees 1,50,000. Income from business minus 27,000. Next, income from capital gain, it is not there. No income under capital gain. No income under other sources. So gross total income, how much you will get? You will get 1,23,000. Next, donation given, it's rupees 10,000 to PMDRF, and donation to political party, it's rupees 10,000. So donation given to political party, it's 10,000. So 10,000 plus 10,000, 20,000. Deduct 20,000 from 1,23,000, you will get the balance of 1,03,000. So 1,03,000 is called what? It is called total income. So on that total income, you are supposed to find out the tax liability. So total income 1,03,000. So tax on total income 1,03,000 at 30%. You'll get 30,900. 4% education cess on 30,900. You'll get 1,236. So total of these two is 32,136. The total of the two is 32,136. So that 32,136 is called what? Tax payable. So this is how we are supposed to compute the total income of the company and the tax liability. So in this particular chapter, we learned what is the meaning of company, what are the types of company we have under income tax law, and we also discussed about the residency status of a company, and we solved few problems based on computation of business income, total income of the company, and the tax liability of the company. So with this, we are in the end of this particular topic. So we'll meet in the upcoming sessions with few more new topics. Until then, thank you all.